What's up guys, Andrew here from Tom Goods Media. On today's episode, we're gonna make one of my most favorite dishes, which is bulalo. It's gonna be super simple, so stay tuned till the end to see how my cholesterol skyrocketed after this meal. I've got here some beautiful beef shanks to make bulalo. Now what makes bulalo so good is that it's just a simple dish. You're just boiling the beef until it's nice and tender, and that's it. But what makes it special is that all that bone marrow you get in the middle, which is basically a stroke waiting to happen. But you know what? It's super worth it. To make bulalo, we will first need some water to boil it on. Now we could just boil it like this and tenderize the beef and call it a day. But of course we're gonna need to flavor the water. In 5 cups of water, I'm adding 1/3 cup of fish sauce, a tablespoon of salt, and my favorite ingredients, which are onions, garlic, black pepper, and bay leaves. Just stir this up until the salt dissolves. Drop in your beef shanks and cover it with a lid. Let this boil first before gradually lowering the heat. Let this simmer for at least 3.5 hours or until the beef is nice and tender. It's been about 3 hours and our beef is almost cooked. We can now cook our corn. Some people boil the corn in with the beef, but I personally don't like the flavor it gives to the soup. That's why I prefer to cook them separately. Now just cook the corn until it's nice and tender. It should take about 30 to 45 minutes depending on how big your corn is. I've cut some potatoes here and I'll be adding it to the soup about 20 minutes before it's almost done cooking. Now that the potatoes are cooked, I remove the beef first before adding the napa cabbage so that I don't break the meat while mixing it into the soup. Just cook the cabbage for about 5 minutes or until it's nice and wilted. Also, don't forget to cut your cooked corn to smaller pieces so that it'll be easier to eat. Now it's time for the taste test. If you think I was gonna eat all of this, you're not crazy to think that. I definitely would, but I have to share this, so I got myself a portion. The perfect condiment for this dish is inspired by my girlfriend's parents because they eat nilaga with fish sauce and calamansi, and I did the same. You should too honestly when eating anything. Grab a piece of that beef, get a tiny spoon, and scoop out some of that bone marrow. Now just put everything in one bite and don't forget the sauce. And just die. Now this is an accurate representation of what I was seeing when I took a bite. So please try this at your own risk. Oh, and I'm back to life. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is Andrew from Tom Goods Media, signing off. To the hospital right now. Help me please.